Now, I want to bring up a client really quick because this is like actually perfect for Winnie. And some of you guys had Winnie in a breakout room. Who had Winnie in a breakout room? Who had Winnie? Some of you guys aren't still here. Okay. Well, let's bring Winnie up. Here we go. And I wanted Winnie to share with you how she was able to have some tremendous breakthroughs with herself, with fear, and how she is rewriting her stories, because this is what we do in our life redesign program. Okay. So Winnie, can you just share like the transformation that's occurred for you over what, like the last 90 days?
Not even
Not even.
90. Yeah, it's been a little over 2 months now. I joined your community in July, and before that, I had a corporate career of 13 years, and it took me 10 to 11 years to even just get over the fear of wanting to do my own thing. Um, I decided to step into being a business owner April last this year. And before I met Katie, I had already invested in a coaching program where I spent 25K Canadian. Every time I say that, I'm getting like chills because I didn't want to waste any more of my money. I felt really bad about myself. It was a really big investment and it felt like I just made the biggest mistake and I wasn't sure if this was going to be a big fit for me. So for a good month, I realized this 2 weeks into the coaching program that I purchased that wasn't Katie's. And for like a month, I was in complete freeze mode. I was so afraid, running all the doubts and the fears and creating all these stories in my head of how much of a failure I was.
Mhm.
And I isolated myself. I manifested health issues, everything under the sun.
Mhm.
And I remember going to the Millionaire Playbook just to see it. I had zero intention of going into the coaching because I didn't have the funds for it. I really resonated with everything that she was sharing, the people that she invited in to speak. And then in our breakthrough call, it was you sharing your story of how you invest something and that it wasn't the right fit for you as well, and how you pivoted from that. And when you shared how millionaires, how they had a different type of mindset, that they didn't dwell on the stories, they didn't get too attached on what was happening. Even though I was feeling all of those things, I pulled myself out. It took me a couple days to continue to tell myself to like pull myself out of that, to really be okay with, okay, let's not create a story about this. And also just our breakthrough call, because you were giving such tangible tips on how to move through that fear and how to get to the other side, zooming out. I felt really held and seen and safe
Mhm.
and just connected with your style of coaching. So it really helped me transition. Like prior to being in this program, I had other coaches and was on other programs, but I was hiding a lot on video calls. So this is
This
really
is
big for
perfect.
me. I
This is
wouldn't
perfect.
put myself on video.
Watches.
I would
Having.
hide in social media. I only had two posts in
Yep.
I think April or May. And now I've posted over 24 times. And I had a retreat, like a week-long retreat to go to. So I'm committed, I'm consistent, I'm more confident, I'm more regulated when I'm in public spaces like this. I
Mhm.
used to, before this, just have a lot of resistance to stepping up. Not, I liked being in my comfort zone. I
Mhm.
didn't like shining because I didn't feel like my words mattered. And I wasn't clear on what I wanted in the business, how I wanted to serve, and how I wanted to show up. And in since this shift, I can't believe it's only been like it's been 2 months, but
I thought it's been a lot longer than that.
yeah, it feels like a lot longer because I've shifted so much in my energy and who I was and how I was. And I feel the fear and I push through it anyways. And your team has been really great with not only just listening to the goals, we refine it, but we also, you push me over the edge and you say, okay, well, how can we make this a little bit more shaky where it's a
Mhm.
little scary for you so that you can hold higher standards. And
Yes.
I think that piece and like the consistent action really shows me that everything that I've feared, that action is just, it helps diminish all the fears that I have and all the stories that I've created.
Yeah,
And
through that. It's through the
yeah.
action that finally lets those things go away.
Exactly. And it helped me create the movement and the momentum and shaped me to, and continues to shape me to how I'm showing up for my
So
business, for my relationships and everything. So thank you.
welcome. Let's give our girl Winnie some snaps.